My dear brothers and sisters, in today's Gospel, we find two very important messages. The first important message is for all those who would like to preach the Word of God. And the second is for all those who wish to share the Word of God with others. And the example that we find from the life of Christ, we find in St. Mark's Gospel, chapter 4, verse 1 and the following. Christ saw a group of people standing near the sea, and immediately he felt the great desire to share and to preach the good news to them. He got into the boat and he began to preach to them. But Christ was a very down-to-earth and a very practical person. He knew that everyone is not highly attentive, highly interested in listening to what he was preaching. And in spite of that, knowing that others are not that seriously, that committed way interested in listening to the Word of God, still he preached. And he realized, and he told them that some of them would have listened only 30%, some of them only 60%, while a few would have listened totally and completely. Following this particular example, we have today St. Francis de Sales, whose feast we are celebrating. As a young priest, he decided to preach, and in and through his eloquent and committed preaching, he wanted to convert the Calvinists to Christianity. And many people threatened him, but he was committed to preaching the Word of God. And why he was able to convert practically all the people to Catholicism? Because he preached with profound love. People felt the love, so to say, radiating from him into the lives of those people to whom he was preaching. Just like Christ preached, he has given us a command, which we find in St. Mark's Gospel, chapter 16, verse 14. It's a command for all people. Go and proclaim the good news. Go and share the message of God with others. My dear brothers and sisters, all of us are also called to share the good news with others. But we know that not everybody would be interested. Not everybody would be willing to listen to us. But it is our part. It is on our part we make an effort to reach out to them and call them and share the good news, God's message to them. Maybe some people will listen to us only 30%. Some people maybe 60%. But surely a few people will listen to us totally and completely. And the Lord has given to us a mission. Let us pray to God that we may have the grace, the courage, and the conviction to share the good news with others. Amen.